Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at production methods and productivity 2.4.1. All I ask for is to subscribe and like and share with your friends, and I'll just get straight to the point and give you the points you need for your exams. Now we're going to look at some production methods, and there's 4 types you need to know. First, you have job production. This is used for producing one-off items such as a wedding dress. Products are usually customized, such as a wedding dress, so the customers are willing to pay high prices. However, there's a few disadvantages. You cannot benefit from economies of scales, so unit costs are high. This is because the product is customized, so you have to buy raw materials in small quantities. Workers are usually skilled, so high wages, and there's low productivity compared to flow production, which we'll look at now. Flow production is when a large volume of identical products are produced on an assembly line. So you may have seen videos of factories where there's just loads of products produced at one time, like bread, always constantly going quick. That's what flow production is. This one, they can benefit from economies of scales and the productivity is high. However, they're very standard products, so they're just the same, such as bread, so you can't really charge high prices. The 2 others you need to know of is batch production now. So this is when a firm uses its equipment to make small batches of different products. The products in each batch are identical and have similar characteristics. That seems confusing, just remember the definition, and an example of this is like clothes, for example. So the equipment, it makes small batches of different clothes, so t-shirts, shorts, a dress, etc, etc. And then the products in each batch, so let's say one batch is a pair of shorts, they're identical and have similar characteristics, so they're the shorts, but they may be different sizes now, different waist size. That's what batch production is usually used for. It's useful for firms to have a small product mix or sell limited quantity of products or sell a certain amount of products for a certain time period, as it allows them to be flexible with their output, so they don't have to have high cost of having different machineries and etc. The productivity is higher than job production, but less than flow production, and they can benefit from economies of scales if the firm orders raw materials in bulk. However, they will have the cost and inconvenience of storing raw materials until they are used. And the last one you need to know is sterile production. This is when a flow is divided into a set of tasks, with each set of tasks being completed by a work group. So in simple terms, you have a whole task to do. It's broken down and given to individuals to do. Now, working in a group, it means they're more motivated because of teamwork, as it meets Maslow's social needs, remember that. And workers focus on a specific part of the product. So more focus and effort means that there's more quality, and overall high quality if all workers put maximum effort into their part of the product they are making. However, productivity is lower in a flow production. It's a lot on this page, but as I say, I just get to the point and give you the information you need. So just remember all the definitions and 1 to 2 pros and cons of each production method. Now lastly, let's look at productivity and production and ways to increase it. Productivity is the output per unit of input per unit of time. That seems crazy, but it's very easy to remember. And the difference between production now is that's just the total output per unit of time. There are 2 different things. So productivity, think of it as how much you're actually doing as an individual, as an employee, and production is how everyone's done altogether. Now, there's ways to increase productivity with machines and humans. So with machines, they can work more faster and longer than humans, which means they're more productive, and quality will likely be consistent. A machine's not like a human where they can get tired and make silly mistakes. It's always the same. However, it may be expensive to regularly maintain the machine, such as checking it, cleaning it, etc. They're inflexible, so they can only do one task, unlike employees. And if a firm's output relies heavily on machines, any faults can lead to reduced output and lost sales, which means they lose profits, and customers may buy from competitors. Now let's look at how humans increase productivity. If you train staff, they're more skilled and feel valued, so they become more motivated. In addition, more skilled staff means you don't have to employ many people, as you have your individual staff doing multiple tasks. Also, if you give them targets, employees may feel as if they're working towards something. And lastly, you can use piecework, so employees are paid per unit produced. However, quality may suffer if employees rush tasks. In addition, employees are unable to work as fast and long without breaks compared to machines, and it can be expensive over time due to consistently paying wages. From this page, I would say just remember both definitions, productivity and production, so you know the difference. And for each ways of increasing productivity, remember 2 pros and 2 negatives. And that's the end of today's video. As I say, I just get to the point and give you the information you need. All I ask for is subscribe and like and share with your friends.